Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Ra, and let me holler to it quick. However you live your life, however you choose to conduct yourself, it's very important that you're conscious of the trail you're leaving behind. If you leave a trail of love, of happiness, of peace, then that's how your story will conclude. But if you leave a trail of hate, of pain, of sorrow, of destruction, then that's how your story will conclude, and that's how you'll be remembered. Do you want to be remembered for light or for dark? There's angels and there's demons, no other way. Even if you don't believe in that, in a metaphorical sense, there's light and there's darkness. Which way will you choose? When you're going on a trail in real life, you have to look at the directions, right? You're looking at a map, and there's only one way to get there when you're going on the trail. So that's how you get to your destination. So you can't just make up your own trail. You can't just make up your own route. It doesn't work that way. Now, how you choose to go about getting to where you want to go, now that's different, but you're still heading to the same destination. But there's no shortcuts, there's no underhanded tactics. You have to see it through, and you have to see it through the right way. Understand that how you treat people when you're on your trail, you will meet people and you will conduct yourself with people, and how you meet those people on the way to your destination is how you'll be remembered. They will remember that when you were on your way up, you showed love, or they'll remember when you were on your way up, you showed hate. And when you fall, when you're leaving a trail of hurt, when you're leading a trail and sitting a trail of pain, when you fall, people will not have sympathy for you. People will not feel sorry for you. People will not remember you in the good light when you inevitably fall because you didn't do things the right way, because you set a trail, you left a trail behind of hate, of sadness, of sorrow, of pain. And that's not you. That's not who you are. Even if you are on that trail right now, you can still pivot. Now, here's the thing. It's not over yet. If you're on a trail of sadness, depression, of pain, if you're on that trail, you can still set another course. You don't have to stay on it. Don't think, oh, well, I guess I'm on this trail now. No, leave. You can leave it. You can depart from that trail and set another course. The problem is that if you're comfortable and you're okay with staying on that trail of sadness and pain, that's where it gets bad. That's where, okay, yeah, there's only one outcome for you. But you can still change. It's never too late to change. You're alive. Remember, like I'll be saying, you wake up with you, you go to bed with you. You look in the mirror, you could decide, this isn't what I want for myself anymore. This is not how I want to be. This is not how I want to be viewed. I want to be admired. I want to be respected. That's how I want to be. I don't want to be a person that sets a trail, leaves a trail behind hate, that when people remember me by, they'll remember me from bad things, not good things. That's not how you want to be, and that's not how you want your story to conclude. That's why it's important that if you are on that trail to change course, set another course, set another course for a different way. There's always another way. It's just important that you know that and you're aware of the trail that you're on. That's how. Don't just be mindlessly walking, strolling, and you're not, looking at the directions. You're not paying attention. And then you're like, wow. Well, let's say you're on the trail, right? And you're like, wow, didn't I see that tree before? You're running in circles, You're running in circles. You're in the maze because you're just mindlessly walking. You're just mindlessly going. You're not looking at the task at hand. You're not taking your journey seriously. And then when you make it to the end, you're like, this is not what I wanted. This is not where I was trying to go. And the reason it is that way is because you weren't paying attention or because you didn't care. But like I said, it doesn't have to be that way. You can always change. Leave a trail behind of positivity. Lead a trail of love. And other people want to follow you on that trail. If you lead a trail of love and you leave behind a trail of peace, of happiness, of grace, of abundance, you will encourage people, you will inspire people to follow on that trail with you, to follow on that journey with you, to want better for themselves because they see that you want better for themselves. They are going to change their ways just like you are. Now we have a bunch of people who are changing their ways and realize that their energy is sacred, realize that their energy is precious, realize that we can choose to love instead of hate, realize that we can choose to be better, we can choose to spread that love and pour it into other people and bring along people along the journey with us. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to fight the good fight alone. There's people along this, whether they're with you physically or they're with you in a spiritual sense. There's people watching over you that want what's best for you. You're just choosing not to see it. A lot of people have this mindset where it's all over for them. A lot of people have this mindset is that no one cares about them, but there's people watching over you. Even if you don't see it, it is. Energy can only be created, not destroyed. There's so many energies around you that want what's best for you. So follow that trail to love. Follow that trail to peace. Follow that trail to happiness. Follow that trail to abundance. Follow that trail to clarity. Lead a trail of love. Set the trail of love and follow it through. But hey, it's Ra. Like, comment, subscribe if you like it, if you're new. And you got this, homie. It's already yours.